It's me. I'm back. I'm still not well. I'm being sicker than that. You can hear it in me now. Can't you? I can talk in me now. Now, since the beginning of October, because I had to cancel my Benidorm holiday, didn't I? I haven't been too good. I've had a viral chest infection and I've still got it 3 weeks later. I went to the walk-in the other day and she checked me all over. I was glad I went in the end. I got a bit scared going because I thought to myself, I was here on my own and I was cough, and I was going dizzy and everything. I do have Meniere's disease, which makes me dizzy. And I thought, I'm a bit scared here, so best getting checked out. I rung my pharmacist up first and she said, oh, you best go, because I'm type 2 diabetes, you best go to the walk-in. Anyhow, they give me a thorough examination. They said I've got a viral infection in my chest. So they took, I said to her, I don't know if my blood sugars are high, low, I don't know what's happening, why I'm dizzy. So she took my blood finger prick, and was I glad? Guess what? It was only on number 5, and I've never been that low. I think this parcel is coming to me. Yes, it is. I've never been that low, so I've reversed my diabetes. I'll just go and answer this door. The delivery woman, the twins were 15 yesterday, weren't they? So it's their present. I thought it would have been delivered before then, so we had to get the money in the card. But it's the present, I'll pass it them later. So where was I? So yeah, me blood sugar level was on number 5 and it's never been that low. So I've sort of, what did they call it? Reversed it, the diabetes thing. So I'm happy with that. Only because I look at the, on packets and tins, they have like traffic light thing, like red, orange, blue, red, orange, yellow, like colours like that. And the diabetes nurse said to me, go for the one with the most green, but make sure the sugar part's definitely green. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years. And I know I'm only 12 stone 6 today. And I know people are only noticing now I've lost weight. And they all think it's a magic thing, and they're saying to me, oh, how did you do it? I've been eating off a smaller plate for over 12 months now, and I think that's got something to do with it. And I've gone from buying a big loaf to buying a small loaf with the, what is it? No added sugar. So I've been doing that. I'm going to show you a little handy tip now. See these tops. See these, when you've got silky tops. I don't know about you, like me. See, you've got these silky tops and you do that and they fall off them, don't they, in the wardrobes and that. I know mine do anyway. So say, you put them in and they fall off. So what you do, you dash your postman and then your rubber bands. He left these on my doorstep and I thought it was some kind of monster animal that had dropped there. So you get these and you put them round like so. You get 2 or 3 and put them on like that. You get the same silk blouse. I've missed you, so I haven't been on here for about 3 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, because I haven't been felt up to it, doing it, y'all. How bloody good is that? So that saves them falling off. I've got a couple of silky ones like that. This is a brown one. This is a different coat hanger. Works on all of them. Just gives it a bit of oh, yeah, it works on all of them. You need another rubber band on that cap. One of these is massive. So yeah, just ask your postman. They always have them. I asked mine the other week, he gave me 2 as I was going out. See, gave me 2. When I come home, he left a pile on my front doorstep, and when I had no glasses on, when I come up the path, I thought, oh my God, what kind of animal is that? It just all like wriggly worms. It was all the bloody, look, all the rubber bands. So I've got them, and I'll have to get a pair of scissors for this. And this bloody hacking cough, I've had everything. I've been doing honey and lemon with hot water and taking 2 paracetamol. Last night I was absolutely choking in the night, knowing you're coughing and you can't get your breath. I was terrible. I put false tan on last night because I've looked like boiled shite for the last 3 weeks. I was grey. I just looked awful. And if I look in the mirror and I look awful, I feel worse inside. And, oh God, it was horrible. And last night I thought to myself, come on, Catherine, get some bloody false tan on to make you feel a bit better. And although I don't feel it, I'm still full of the cold, chest cold and everything. I feel a bit better because I look a bit better. And I've ordered this. And I haven't got a clue what it is. I'm hoping it's not a 4'6" bedroom mattress, because you know what they do now, they vacuum pack them, don't you? You cut it and it goes off and goes massive. So because I can't remember what I've been ordering. I've had these here, I've had these in the house for over 2 weeks, and I just never had the, I won't say the energy, I had the energy, but I just never had the heart to open them. I couldn't be bothered. And people have been coming on saying, I haven't seen you for ages, Kathy, where have you been? And as I say, what is it? As I say, I was going, oh God, I just don't feel like videoing. I'm not in the mood to do it. But I don't want this all disappearing on me, do I? Thinking, oh, she's not on it no more. Move on. What the bloody hell? I can't even think what it could be. It's something that's vacuum packed, whatever it is. I'm not cutting whatever it is and all. Oh yeah. Yeah. What is it? What the hell? Oh, told you. Look how big that's gone. Because it's at the earring. Oh, I know what it is. Cushions. I have got cushions, but I've sent for, you know, the like it's autumn colours now, no, like the oranges and yellows and that round Halloween. I like them colours, so I've sent for cushion covers. That will go on here, 4 cushion covers. That's why I got them for. See, they were vacuum packed. Look how little it is. I mean, how big it is now. They were vacuum packed. So I've got that. And I've got this. What even is this? Any guesses? It's like the back and seal things, isn't it? But you've seen me doing them. My back and seal, I'm a little bit dizzy now. Because I'm standing up. Yeah, this is new. I don't think I know what this is. Yeah, but I bought this. It's shaped, see, for me to put on my back when I'm sitting on here. See? There. That can go back over there then. I got this. Now when I ordered this, it looked like a royal, look royal blue in there, doesn't it? And that's why I got it, but it's not. It's like a teal colour. No in between, ooh, no in between like a blue and a green or blue and a what? And I only got an L in it. I never got the extra large because I'm losing weight and I have got pants similar colour. So that's all right, isn't it? That's okay. Screenshot. Oh, shut up. Don't even start with that. Well, I've been too hot. I'm hot, then I'm cold. I've had the central heating on, then off, thought it's too hot. But you're frightened of getting a cold, aren't you? And I know you're answering me. So I put these in here because I'll be keeping all them. I also got this, but I'm not opening it in here. It's one of them, you know, the umbrellas that windproof, and you push a button and it opens. I'm not opening it in the house then. No way. So I've got that. So that'll fit in my bag. I have got a windproof umbrella, but it doesn't fit in my bag, it sticks out. So I've got that. No. I'm going to read you the little thing out of this, what it says. Let me just get myself comfy. Because as I say, I'm still a little bit dizzy. I've took my tablets, like that stops me dizziness, but when I'm moving quicker, that I'm still going a bit out. Stop them bloody moaning, the people don't want to hear that. All right, I'm going to sit down. This cushion seems to be all right, what I've just showed you. I'm going to show you this now. This is from the Buzz magazine. Tell you what year, 2002. Look, see it there. How many years ago was that? 2002, 2022, what, 12, 22, 23 years ago? Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, this was, we went on a cruise on the Mersey. And as you know the way I carry on. You see it? There's me there. There's me there. There's me there. With me mate, Flo. These are the editors of the magazine. And what they wrote was, I'll read it to you. Are you sitting comfortably? What was that? Yes, okay, then I'll begin. It says, the date, Friday the 6th of July 2002. The venue, the Royal Daffodil of the Mersey. The occasion, Mersey Cats Rockin' River Cruise in aid of Clare House, the girls on a mission, Laura and Jane. That's Laura and Jane. There. And they've put on it. The cruise left Seacombe at approximately 8 p.m. Jane and I were laughing before we got on board, but not because of the alcohol. Nerves were the cause. A story about friends who had been rocked around all night on a similar cruise had suddenly dawned on Jane and I, and we really thought we were going to see more over the sides than of the entertainment, meaning with the cruise. We managed to grab a seat and found our way to the bar. Before we set across for Liverpool, this is where the night began. We couldn't see the stage, but we could hear the bands. I've been on loads of them, you know, they're really good. They're really good. Is that stop? I thought it said stopped it. Everyone immediately started to dance. It was hosted by the funny man Billy Shine, a comedian I have seen before but still holds an audience and makes me laugh. The music was provided by 4 excellent bands who kept us up from our seats for the night. Rocket, Ian and the Zodiacs, that's what the name must have been, the Senators, the Jukebox Eddies, I've seen them, brought the whole house down. Well, it'd been a ship down, won't it, because it was on a ship. Brought the whole house down, or should I say sails. What a night. I had been fortunate to see the Jukebox Eddies before, so have I, but this was before Mike Burns joined them, around 18 months ago. Wow, that flew over. You have got to go and see them. They will have you bouncing. I don't want to take the shine off the other bands because they were all fantastic. This is the editors writing this, not me. We in the crowd, all at the back of the room, had our own entertainment. 2 ladies, Flo and Skelly, that's me and me mate. Bubbly grandmothers from Liverpool that made us howl. They didn't care what other people thought. They danced, hitched their legs over the chairs, sang down their brollies. That's an habit of mine. Sang down the brollies as though they were microphones and had everybody joining in. At one point, Jane and I thought it would be a good idea to get these glamorous grandmothers on the dance floor, and boy oh boy did we get a shock. The 2 of them immediately grabbed the pole and started throwing themselves around as though they were 17. How old was I then? 22. 23 years ago. If I'm 76 now, 66, 56, 55, 54, 53 I must have been. Oh, and I was still rocking it. Started throwing it around like they were 17. And what was even funnier was when an old geezer joined in. I'm sorry, Jane, but we must have looked ridiculous trying to dance next to them, bent over laughing so much we couldn't see straight, not knowing what the night was going to be like. The usual jokes had been cracked about sea dogs, bottles of rum and rubber rings at the ready, a night on the water dancing, laughing, singing and drinking. Not that much of course. Ha! So that means they were pissed. I know we were. Of Clare House raised, 1,500 we raised that night. The ferry arrived back at Liverpool around midnight-ish. We would have been home sooner if the Liverpool lot had have wanted to get off, which we didn't, did we? Because we were having a ball. It was a shame the night had to come to an end. I think I was with about 6 girls that night. It was a shame the night had to come to an end. I could tell everyone from the Liverpool side, that's us, had enjoyed it because they didn't want to get off the boat. You make what you can of any night out. The booze wasn't exactly cheap, and it was, saying nothing about that, wasn't exactly cheap, and it was served in plastic glasses for the obvious reasons. But hey, what a night. You could always sit in a corner with your arms folded and your head bowed and look like you were placed there against your will. Not us. We had the Mersey rocking that night, and it was a night I would go straight with. I would do it all again, with or without a rubber dinghy. So there you go. Oh, we had a ball, me and my mates. See it all. That's the Buzz magazine. So wasn't that good, eh? I can see a couple of me. I can see me and Flo were like a double act. Flo's still going, by the way. Oh, there's the check they presented for Clare House. So we hope you like that little story. I just thought I'd come on to tell you because I hate the glasses glaring and the thing. I thought I'd come on because I know you've all been saying, how are you, Cathy? Are you all right? Is everything all right? Which it hasn't been, as I say. I've had this chest. I'm still, you can hear it in my chest. I still have. And when I'm coughing, it's rattling. I've done everything. Vicks on my feet, Vicks on my chest, hot lemon and flu tablets, you name it. Done all kinds. Steam, breathe the steam in. But I'll get there in the end, won't I? I'm bound to. Say a prayer for me. And yes, our twins, you know Connie, you've heard Connie's story. And if anyone's thinking, who's Connie? Connie's one of me. I've got two identical twins. My first great-grandchildren, these were, they were 15 yesterday, Connie and Kia. Connie started having seizures when she was 8, and she's had 3 brain operations. Touch wood, and please God and his blessed mother, she's doing fine with medication. She's doing all right, and she's getting round and everything and that. So that's who Connie is. So as I say, they were 15 yesterday, because I know many of you followed the journey, what I'd done on here. If you haven't seen it, just go back on my videos and have a look through and see can you find them and that. Regarding my weight loss, I know people are going to say, how have you done it, Cathy? What I've been having every morning is a mash. You've got to have soft avocados. I know not every avocados are not everyone's liking. A soft squeezy avocado. I mash it with a fork, put salt and pepper on, and I mash it all sloppy with the fork, and I put it on 2 dry toast. The little Warburtons with no added sugar. I put 2 on that. This morning I had an egg on top as well. Not 2 eggs. I cut one in half. When it's done, I put half on each. So I had that. I've been having soups and that. But my main thing is I've made my plate smaller. Because I did have a big dinner plate. Oh, I haven't said that. The girl next door, Christine. Thank you very much, Christine. Christine Cashman. She sent me a great big roast dinner in the other day. So I ate half and I left half. And what I left, I mashed that, and I've got it in the fridge yesterday for my Sunday dinner. She sent me it. I mashed it, and I'm gonna do that like a bubble and squeaky type of thing. I'll do that later. And my granddaughter, Lauren, sent me pea and ham soup over Saturday night. So I was glad of that, because I have got stuff in the freezer, because you don't feel like cooking, do you, when you're not well? And as I say, I can feel it all in my head, but I'm getting there, don't worry about me. And when I get my new cushion covers, I'll show you them on, what they look like and that, because I'm looking forward to that. I am getting my kitchen done. I'm getting new worktops and that put in, but I've had to halt that, because the fella said to me, go and pick what ones I want, but I can't be bothered going out at the moment. I'm frightened of getting a chill on top. So I just texted him and I said, I haven't been yet to see them. So he'll understand. He said he'll start it next month. So I'm getting them, you know, where you get a false ceiling and get the spotlights in to brighten the kitchen up. And my doors are wooden, so I can paint them any colour I want. The pale grey at the moment. And I might decide to leave them that colour. They haven't made my mind up yet. And now I've cleaned the bloody kitchen up. It doesn't look too bad. But I've already said I want new worktops. I've got to have a new oven. Not an oven, I've got a new oven anyway. The hob, I need that because there's only 2 gases working, so I've got to get that. So he's going to do all that for me anyway. So we hope you like this little story, and I just thought I'd come on because I know you've been worried about me. I'm repeating myself here. I know you've been wondering where I am. Is everything all right? I'm still not with John. Although he has dropped messages off, he doesn't come in. He's picked me medication or what have you up and drops them off at the door. I've been speaking to him, but no, not coming back in. But you'll understand that anyway. Anyone who followed me things, my story from Blackpool, you know. Oh, is anyone going to Blackpool? There's a Benidorm weekend coming up, the 7th to the 9th of November. And I've booked it with a girl. Oh, that's another story I've got to tell you. I've booked it with Julie just for the 2 days, 2 nights. There's a Benidorm meetup. So Tony Long, who does the meetups in Benidorm, I don't know the man personally, but I've been following him doing meetups and that, solo meetups. So I've been following him. Well, me and Julie booked a room, two separate rooms in the same hotel. So when he says where they're going to meet up, which we don't know yet, we'll all meet up. He'll put it on and we'll meet up when we go there. So looking forward to that. What I was telling you about Julie, I went to, before, just as this was coming on me, I went to the theatre. I went to Royal Court and, oh God, I can't see through that. I went to Royal Court and I seen all the crowds outside. And I thought, oh, that looks like it's a variety club thing. So I went inside and I said to them, is this the variety club show? She said, yeah. I said, can you check if I've got tickets? Because I usually book a ticket. So she checked, she said no. And I thought, oh, I wonder why I haven't booked them tickets. So I should have been in Benidorm, shouldn't I? I should have flew on the 4th of October, but I wasn't well. Felt it coming on. So I thought, I'm going to be sick. I'll be sick at home. I'm not going abroad. So I've lost my flight money and that. Didn't lose the room money because it was a friend's I was staying with. So I never ended up going. So I went to the theatre, I'm telling you. I said to her, have you got any tickets left? She said, yeah, I've got one. So I went and number A3 it was, so it was upstairs. So I walked to where I thought it was and I said to this woman, is this A3? She said, yeah, because I'm A4. So I sat down, she said, have you never been here before? I said, yeah, I've been a couple of times. I said, but I usually come with family anyway. And I said, but I just seen it and I thought that I'll ask, is there any tickets? She said, oh, I've never been before. She said, I've only moved to Liverpool 11 months ago. I said, oh, lovely. She said, I absolutely love it. I think she said she lives down south. I'm not sure now. She said, I absolutely fell in love with Liverpool. Her daughter's in the university here. So she wanted to come here to be near there and that. She's got 2 kids. So we started chatting and I'm saying to her, where do you live? And I said, oh, I live there as well. And started chatting and what have you. Anyway, long story short, after the show finished, I said, do you want to go for a cup of tea or something in Wetherspoon? So she said, yeah. So we had a little talk for about 2.5 hours, chatting about our lives. She's telling me about her life, I'm telling her about mine. Her life sort of mirrored mine. Anyhow, the next day, we said to her, she gave me a lift home. She had a car, she gave me a lift home. And the next day, we were texting each other. I said, thanks for it was nice meeting you. And thanks for the lift home and that. And she said, oh, any time, Kat. So I was telling her, my son was going to look at a 3-piece suite the next day. And she's not used to Liverpool. So I said to her I was going to look in West Derby Road, right? So she said, where's that? I said, well, do you want to meet me? And I'll show you. So we met up. We got the bus. We didn't go in our car. Got the bus there because it's not far. So we started chatting and what have you. So another long story short, she's coming to Blackpool. We booked 2 separate rooms and that. So she's going to come to Blackpool with me and see how we go. Because my other mates who I go out with, they're going to Ireland this week. And then they go to the Benidorm Festival, which I haven't booked the festival. I went for 20 odd years to the festival every November, but I haven't been for about the last 5 or 6 years. I've been going over Christmas or New Year or what have you. If I go this year, Julie, my friend who I've met, she's a retired nurse. She'll be able to take me ops. Anyway, she's a lovely woman. And she said she'll fly over for the last week I'm there. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So we hope you like that little chat we've had. And I hope you've kept us all amused for how long? Half an hour, yeah. So that'll do you, won't it? You'll know that I'm all right. It's just that I've got this viral chest infection. I'm hoping it'll go soon. I'm itching to go out in the fresh air, but I'm scared to go out. I have had a hoodie on, but I took the hot flushes and I thought, oh, I've got to take this off. So, as I say, I want to keep in the same temperature sort of thing. So I hope you've liked that little story. And I hope I don't switch the video off and then go, oh, I never told them about that. which is a bloody habit of mine, but I'm fine, I'm alright. You can hear me talking like that, or I can feel it talking like that myself. I feel like I'm talking to me like, no, when you talk like that, that's what it feels like. Can you see me, mother? Anyhow, bye for now. I love you all. Thank you for all checking in on me, asking me how I am. I appreciate it, every one of you, all over the world and that. And if anyone's new, just go back and look through me old videos and that. There's over 1,000, so that should keep you amused. And thank you for joining me. Bye for now. I love you all. Oh, me Robin hasn't been back for about 3 weeks, but I don't panic over it no more. I've seen him in next door's garden, and I did put food out, but he just sat looking at me, so I'm not panicking over it. So bye for now. I love you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, it's free, and share it. Share the video. Press the thumbs up and press the bell and a little drop down thing, and if you press all, it says all. If you press that, you'll get all my videos. I will appreciate you doing that. It helps me a lot. I wonder, there's a thing called, oh God, what's it called? Is it Threads? No. It's got, if you go underneath the video and you scroll along, it has a thing, starts with, it starts with TH. If you press that, it boosts my, what is it? Takes you up in the chart. Can't think of the name, but you're allowed 3 a week or something like that. And people have been telling me they've been pressing. I'm sure it's Threads. Is it? No, I can't remember. It's gone out my head. So anyway, if you go under the video, like, subscribe, like, start again. Like, subscribe, share, press the bell, press all, scroll along and press thread. You can press it three times, I think, in a day or in a week. You do that. I love you forever. Bye for now. Bye. Get off, Catherine. Okay, it's wrong.